Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Are you out there? Is there anybody home? The name's International Stacker. We're going to be live here in just 9 minutes and 30 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. All the market opens this morning. The Comex, the Shanghai, maybe even the stock market. If you're ready, smash that like button. We're about to get started here. 9 minutes and 13 seconds. Who's ready? Let's go! Everything sounds great, says Future Motive. Awesome, thank you guys. We're just 14 likes away from 100. Keep smashing it. Guys, silver had a major run last night, and I'm about to break it all down. Who's ready? Our day in the sun is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds, breaking down all the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to see the Comex open. We're going to see Shanghai open. We might even see the stock market open. Do you guys want me to add more free silver to the giveaway? Put free in chat if you want it. I'm feeling crazy this morning. Keep the nerves in place, secret pockets on inside my coat, every bar another little vote. They said I was crazy when I was stacking silver at $13 an ounce and screaming from the hilltops about what was to come. They said I was insane, would never pass 20 again. Then we passed 20, then 30, 40, 50, up to 120 and smack down to 60. And they said, it's just like 1980. It's just like 2011. You're all done. Ha ha ha. Should have bought stocks. But I kept stacking. Why? Because I knew and I know now none of the fundamentals have changed. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are on the precipice of a once-in-a-lifetime generational opportunity. I'm still stacking. The question is, are you? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be live here in 6 minutes and 25 seconds, breaking it all down. Smash the like button if you're ready. Share the stream. Who's with me? Who's still stacking? Voices rise like a tidal wall. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in 5 minutes and 5 seconds watching the Comex open, Shanghai Future Exchange, and the stock market. If you're ready, smash the like button. I'm going to be answering all your questions, helping you read the tea leaves. This song right here is called Chasing That Mill, M-I-L-L. It's not milk, it's not MILF, it's mill. You can listen to it anytime, day or night on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music. Just search International Stackers, the artist. We're on Pandora. Enjoy! Who's ready?
Watch it grow, giveaways for all. Feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, just 4 minutes and 15 seconds till we're live. I just tweeted it out on X or posted it, so if you could go retweet and like that, I'd appreciate it. We're going to be covering all the markets opening, all your questions. Ladies and gentlemen, silver is breaking loose.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International, stack 'em that mill. So hit that flow, join the quest. Riches await, you're the best. International stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Buckle up. It's going to be a fun stream. We're going to add more free silver to the mega giveaway. Smash the like button if you're ready. We're going to be live here in just 3 minutes. Who's with me?
So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await, you're the best. International stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong. Chasing that mill.
Who's ready? Who's excited?
Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space.
Here we go.
Claws up, don't delay.
Let's get a crab dance going. If you're ready, drop a crab in chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to be live. 2-minute warning. Get your claws up.
And silver is the key.
Yes.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it.
Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the mega gaw?
Who's ready for the mega ga?
Brigade,
Let's go, let's go.
the music's played. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's get it. 1 minute till we're live, folks. 1 minute till we're live. Smash the like button if you're ready. We're about to break it all down here. Do you want the
Shiny spoils,
old school or little kid intro? Old school or little kid? Let me know.
the shell brigade, treasures found, the music's played.
Let's go.
Your claws up in the sky, international stacker, he's our guy.
Let's go, let's
And
go.
silver is the key, crustacean nation, dance with me.
Oh, you guys want both intros? Yes, oh house, yes. 20-second warning here.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. One stacker on a journey
to find silver. International Stacker.
One stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 68,433 subscribers. That means we're only 67 subscribers away from the next big show. And a big, big thank you to BH Customs for that super sticker. You are mega. And ladies and gentlemen, my last video I put out is a heater. Check it out. It's called the 2026 Reverse Crash. Silver is about to shock everyone. The algorithm is smiting it. So if you could go watch it all the way through, smash the like and leave a comment. I would really, really appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, silver is pushing back today. I'm about to do an update on what happened last night. We've got gaps. We've got craziness. We got banker battles. I'm about to break it all down. But the first question is, how is my voice audio level and how is the music audio level? I continue to tweak it every day to make it the best possible for you. Rat Stacker's team won last night. They won last night, so that was pretty mega. Okay, so here's the situation. We have a little bit of chicanery going on here. Okay, so last night, you remember, we were live when we closed the market, and it closed at about $78.97. Okay, when we opened here, we had a major gap up. It did drop a little bit and fill part of the gap, but now you can see between these two orange lines, that is a gap we're going to have to fill eventually in silver. And remember the rule, technical analysis, all gaps must be filled. Really, it's about 95% of the time. Sometimes 5% it doesn't. But I would not be surprised in not the too distant future. We kind of bounce down. We take out, fill this gap, and go higher. But let's see what's going on here. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But we had the silver battle last night occur. We hit a high of $80.87. We hit a low of about $79.13. We're currently in our second BGC, big green candle in a row right now. $79.70, and the market opens in 30-second warning. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, the market is trading right now. Technically, the Comex is open 24 hours a day except 5 to 6 p.m. every single day. But it's on the after hours Globex. And just, 12 seconds now, we're going to see it switch over to the United States, out of New York, out of Chicago. You're going to see the volume here start to pick up as we are pushing higher on silver. What's going to happen when the market opens? 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the market is open immediately to a green candle, and we're going to see what we could do here. Let's check silver futures, which is currently at 679.62. So we are in backwardation. Second alert. Backwardations when the futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. That means there's instability in the market. I'm talking the big bullion banks. The vaults are tight on silver. People would rather pay more money for silver now, institutional traders, than in the future. They want their silver, and they want it now.
It's my silver, and I want it now. My silver, and I want it now. My silver, and I want it now.
It's their silver and they want it now. And guys, where are you at in the world and what are you sipping on? Again, I'm in Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart, and I'm sipping on my Mrs. International Stacker coffee and my brand new International Stacker. It's a nice metal one. Nice metal mug. It's like a camping tin. I don't know. It's amazing. Check out my gear. Do exclamation point gear if you want to check it out. Okay, let's go over here to gold. Gold last night. Here's the good news. Gold gapped up as well, but gold filled the gap. Gold filled the gap, but there's a gap lower. We still have a gap down here with gold, 4,741 to 4,745. Again, it will most likely get filled. 95% of the time it does. But gold pushed higher last night. Oh, and Printing Kings is in Lancaster, PA, sipping on Red Bull. That's nice. We hit a high of 4,838.74 last night. We're on a red candle right now at 4,821.93. But the question everyone's happening and asking, what happened with the gold to silver ratio? And look at that. We've got Robert, channel member, thank you for the support, in Topeka, Kansas, sipping on coffee. Nice. So the gold to silver ratio is sitting at 60.49 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. We did break below 60 once yesterday, a little nub in there, but look at this. Last night we broke, and we stayed under 60 for a little bit. So we might soon here be back under 60 for the foreseeable future. And what we're going to be watching a little bit later today, so remember, here's kind of the schedule. From 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be entering the danger zone together, and that's when the big bankers traditionally attack silver. And boy, has there never been a day that they've wanted to attack silver like today. And breaking news. I got a live feed coming in from the Comex. I'm piping it in right now. Whoa, and Becky is sipping on Budweiser. Nice. Colts is sipping on coffee in Nebraska. Mortimer there, you saw the big bankers. They are taking glassfuls of whiskey right now with this price action. So we'll see what we could do today. But then the next thing that will be happening after we get out of the danger zone is just 30 minutes later. We will, at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, be entering the Shanghai Future Exchange Market Open. And at that time, I'll come back to this chart and I'll ask you if you want to be part of Team Green or Team Red, if you think we're going higher or lower. It did hit a low last night of 90.27. It hit a high last night of 91.40. Guys, the high-low last night on the Shanghai Futures Exchange for silver was literally above 90. And then I'm going to be breaking down the news here shortly. So if you guys got questions, save them. I'm going to cover the news here for about the next maybe, let's say 10 minutes or so. Then we'll go back to the charts. We'll do the danger zone together. At that time, while we're in the charts and danger zone, I will be taking your questions. So make sure to get them ready. But please have fun in chat. Ask questions of each other. And we're going to drop right into the news. And I'm going to clip this out later and repost this news part for people who couldn't catch the live stream. So good morning, everybody. International Stacker here, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And we are about to cover the breaking gold and silver news. If you're watching this after the fact, you can come join us live every morning, every evening. We are covering markets open and closes. And right now we've got over 1,000 people live in chat. Drop some crabs in chat if you're ready for the news. And we're going to jump right in. And this one right here, alert, our price floors for silver incoming. Look at this is directly from the treasurer, the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bissett. And he said, yesterday, I met with Mexican Finance Minister Edgar Amador to discuss ongoing economic cooperation between the United States and Mexico. We exchanged views and shared priorities under the U.S. Action Plan for Critical Minerals and discussed broader regional financial issues and mutual interests, ladies and gentlemen, including our joint priority to combat illicit finance. So let's look here. If you go here to the action plan, this is an actual document. I reported this on more than a month ago. But the one thing I want to get out of here. The one thing I want to direct your attention to in this document, and this is about an action plan for critical minerals. Remember, silver is now a critical mineral again. We used to stack it back in the 80s, and now we're stacking it again. It got made a critical strategic mineral in December, right after China did it. So if you go to this document here, and if we search price, or let's just search floor. Look. So, seek to develop a new paradigm of preferential trade in critical minerals supported by price floors and other measures. Okay. The next one down here. Including broader adjusted price floors for critical minerals imports, focusing on the first instance of certain select critical minerals. The participants will further consult on how such price floors may be embodied. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not guaranteed, but we may potentially see price floors coming for silver. Not saying I support it, not saying I'm anti-free market, but I'm reporting on the news and helping you read the tea leaves. If that happens, that's going to make it possible for a lot more business in the United States in terms of refining and smelting and mining. It's going to make it much more profitable. And if I'm Company X and I'm like, it's going to cost me $50 million to build a refinery, I don't know if it's worth it. And then I get told, oh, and silver's guaranteed not to drop below $75, not to drop below $150, whatever it is, I might be more likely to do that. So that's a big piece of news, and we're going to keep watching it develop. But here's the next question for you. Is the bottom in? And this one, oh, guys, Backyard Bullion is currently on a train watching and waiting for the amazing unboxing. Guys, I have an unboxing coming here in probably the next 5 minutes of the Error coin from the Royal British Mint, stamped silver, really copper, and I got some free silver to add to the giveaway. So don't go anywhere and smash the like button as Backyard Bullion's watching from a train. Here we go. Silver update from Silver Wolf. Double breakout is in play. March 31st, a bullish breakout from the blue falling wedge, retested and held. April the 14th, the fifth attempt finally broke white ascending resistance, now resistance. So here we go. We broke this baby here, the baby blue, and then we broke this guy here, the white. So we're on this side of the blue, and now we're on this side of the white. Two bullish things. We'll continue to watch how it plays out, but something tells me silver is feeling frosty. Next piece of news here, silver faces its sixth straight year of structural deficit in 2026, and inventories keep getting tighter. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been streaming about the 6 years of deficit for 4 or 5 months now, and finally the mainstream media is starting to talk about it. According to the latest World Silver Survey, another 46.3 million ounce shortfall is expected. Above ground stocks continue to erode after years of deficits. Investment demand, coins, bars, ETFs is surging while supply stays flat. And I actually think these numbers are greatly understated, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to be a whole lot more. What do you think? Put a lot more in chat if you think so, or if you think it's just right, put just right. The market is getting more vulnerable to volatility and potential squeezes. Exactly the setup stackers love. Crustacean Nation, when physical math doesn't add up year after year, paper games get harder to play. This is why holding real silver in your hands beats promises on the screen every single time. And of course, the article is in there if you want to go read it more. Here we go here. Silver just retakes a critical level. Is the bull market officially back on? Smart Silver Stacker, great creator, breaks it all down. Silver reclaimed the 50-day moving average. Cha-ching! Silver broke out from the descending triangle. Cha-ching! The bullish MACD crossover happened. Gold and silver ratio is breaking down. RSI is back in favorable territory. Guys, this is a great video by Smart Silver Stacker. If you got time later, watch it. Put it in your ear and listen to it as you're doing chores, working, whatever. It's a great video. And the next great video here from Stacking Surfer. A lot of you want me to get him on the channel. Andy Scheckman, Miles Franklin CEO, just delivered a powerful message on gold and silver. This is not the end of the bull market, not even a little. Stacking Surfer sits down with Andy for a powerful gold and silver discussion. He explains why the current volatility and pullback are completely normal in a bull market, how deliveries and how central bank accumulation tell a different story than the headlines, and why the 45-year cup and handle, ladies and gentlemen, is still intact and very much in play. So few people are ever able to hang on to the bull in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the full video. It's a great one. Go check it out. My question for you, are you going to be able to hang on to the bull, or are you going to get bucked off? Here it is, breaking. I put this out last night. This is why you got to follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, at INTL Stacker, because I break news all the time, even when I'm not live. Gold to silver ratio just broke below 60 in key resistance. After months of silver underperforming since the smackdown from the 120, the gold silver ratio finally has broken down through the key level of 60. This is a major technical shift. Silver is now showing relative strength against gold. GSR also broke the 50-day moving average. There it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. The bankers can read it and weep. Here we go, another big one. Breaking news, Comex silver vaults just got hammered again. Another 3.15 million ounces drained in one day. Here it is right here, ladies and gentlemen. As everyone on the internet saying, why do you report on this? It's not a big deal. The Comex has always figured it out in the past. Normalcy bias is a dangerous thing. In my previous profession, when I would travel the world on disasters, hurricanes, floods, earthquakes, fires, I'd always hear the same thing. I've lived here my whole life, and this has never happened. Normalcy bias is a dangerous thing, and it's so important as investors in gold and silvers and the gold and silver stacker that we keep our mind open and look at every piece of data coming in and try to weigh it against our plan. And again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But you can see here, another 3.14 million ounces gone forever from the Comex, down to 321 million ounces. But the big kahuna here is only the 76.9 million ounces and registered can be delivered. And ladies and gentlemen, there are literally hundreds of millions of ounces outstanding. What is the Comex going to do? Okay, let's go down here. oil market is breaking. Ladies and gentlemen, the real delivered prices are far higher than headlines show. You guys remember when I've been talking about for a while about decoupling of silver and gold from the paper spot prices? The paper spot prices will say one thing, but the actual price on the street will say another. Well, we're seeing that happen in oil. At the time of this article, Brent futures were trading around 109 or 110. The actual cost of getting oil was exploding and still is. Delivered barrels to Asia are now costing $140 to $150 a barrel. Some cargoes have hit $286 per barrel door to door, and that was in Sri Lanka. Dated Brent physical benchmark spiked to 144 per barrel, while futures stayed much, much lower. Guys, what is going on in the oil market? There's similarities to what we saw in gold and silver. And here is what Make Gold Great Again said, or Make Gold Great, excuse me. Gold and silver up 10% year to date. Crashes aren't what they used to be. As everyone on the internet still tells you that silver crashed and is crashing, somehow we're up 10% year to date. And then he also said, you'll be telling your grandchildren about how you could have bought silver in the 70s. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a bunch more news here. Okay, this is my last article, then we'll go back to the charts, and I'll show you some free silver I'm giving away soon. Major breaking, banks pull $10.463 billion out of the Federal Reserve emergency repo market. This is not a drill. The repo market was created after the global financial crisis with GFC of 2008 and emergency liquidity for banks. This could be one or more banks in distress. This is the most money pulled out of the repo in over 1 month and the third largest withdrawal just this year. This is emergency liquidity for banks. They sell mortgage-backed securities, agency securities, or treasury bonds back to the Federal Reserve to get enough money to operate. Ladies and gentlemen, the noose is tightening, and we are 1 minute here from the danger zone, but I've got an epic. Should I open this box from Backyard Bullion? What do you guys think? Should I okay, I'm opening it. So first off, we helped him get to 100K. We helped him get to 100K, and he sent some gifts. And guys, he's going to be sending a lot more gifts in the future. So let me read the note. Let me go back to the chart here as we are just 40 seconds away from the danger zone this morning. And here's what he said. Dear Anna, should I read it in a British accent? When I read this, I imagine Backyard Bullion's accent. Dear International Stacker and the Crustacean Nation, thank you so much for all your help and support getting me to 100,000 subscribers. I have no doubt that your channel will be there very soon. Do you guys agree with Backyard Bullion? Are we going to break 100K pretty soon? Guys, put 100K in chat right now if you think it. He says, please find and close the error coins that nearly got us both locked up in the Tower of London. Also, I enclosed 10 silver crab tokens. I can finally say officially, I have given some dude on the internet crabs. More silver to come for your 100K mega ga. All the best, your friend, Backyard Bullion. And guys, Backyard Bullion is a friend of the crustaceans if he's not a crustacean himself, and we have officially entered the danger zone. Okay, so he sent a bunch of these, and he said I could do with these whatever I like. So I think what I'm gonna do, I think there's like 10 of them. I'm gonna give one to Rat Stacker, and the rest I'm gonna put in the Mega God. Now let me show you guys what this is. Let's go to the coin scope. We have technology for this. So look at that. It is a 1 gram hammered silver bar. Let me fix that. Okay. And that's a crab on there. That is a crustacean. Here's the back. Wow. Come on, focus. It's so hard. Hold on. It's like trying to focus on the glare. There it is, 999 fine with his little leaf on there. It's hammered. 1 grammer with the crab. Who wants crabs right now? If you want some guy on the internet to give you crabs, put give me crabs in chat. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got, let me count them up here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to take one out for, this is going to Rat Stacker. And the rest, you guys got 3 seconds to tell me to drop it or I'm keeping it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, someone got it. They're all going in the mega giveaway. And what else did he send me? Guys, Backyard Bullion, so Shards was the first to discover that the Royal British Mint released 26 Britannias that were stamped silver, but are really not. They're copper. Some called it a scam. Some called it fake. Others called it a mint error, but Shards broke it. Backyard Bullion brought it to my attention, and both Backyard Bullion and I kind of put it out there. I really put it out there. Man, that tweet got 250,000 tweets. And, yeah, here it is. This right here, look at this. I've got two of these bad boys. This right here, 2026 Britannia. See, it's stamped 999 fine silver. A Planchette got, I don't know, confused, mixed in something. And basically, not only is this underweight, it should be 31.1 grams, I believe, for the Britannia. It is like 28 or 28 something. And this is 75% copper. Guys, these error coins from the Royal British Mint, I think are going to be worth well over $1,000 a piece. And here it is in all its glory. I'll show it to you guys under the coin scope. 1 second here. I'm definitely not dropping it. And look at that, guys. It has all the security features. All the security features. Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely insane. One is going to be for my private collection. I might flip it later to get more silver and gold. The other one's going to Sound Money Metals. He is a friend of the channel. He is a crustacean, and he created the pocket pinger. Yesterday, I got a disturbing note from one of you. One of you got scammed. Let me pull it up. Hold up. Oh, where is it? Hold up. One of you got scammed from a 10 ounce. Here it is. A 10 ounce Royal Canadian Mint bar. Fake. And then also on a video last night, I saw Littlefoot Silver Stacker posted a video. His LCS, he went there and he bought silver, and one of them was fake. And guys, it's not the first time. He's bought multiple fakes from that LCS. I'm getting more and more reports of fake coins, fake bars being found at local coin shops. You got to be careful. You got to buy from trusted sources. Here is the fake bar he bought. 10 ounces. Look at that. I mean, it looked pretty good, but to me, the cereal looked off. And then the back design is definitely off, like how they do the RCMs. But anyways, multiple people are getting scammed from local coin shops. That one was from Whatnot. People have gotten scammed from I've gotten scams from people from eBay, Whatnot, and actual local coin shops over just the past week. You've got to be careful. You got to protect yourselves. And thank you so much, William Posey, for becoming a Crustacean Nation over a month ago and being a Shell Brigade member. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Guys, you can't trust anything anymore. I mean, I was just telling you about this. Although this is going to be worth a lot, imagine, it looks like a Silver Britannia. How many people out there have Silver Britannias that are really copper? You've literally got to trust from every single place, and you can do that for either like $3,000 or $4,000 with a Sigma Metalytics Pro or Investor, or just $38 from a crustacean who created cutting-edge scientific solution here to protect yourself, and you got to do it now. Are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. Got to protect yourself. And thank you, Littlefoot Silver Stacker, for the super chat saying, test your metals as soon as possible. Don't wait. And guys, eBay just put out a new thing. You're only going to have 3 days to dispute your item. So if you get it on a weekend or a holiday or you're out of the house, you might get stuck with the fake. There's a lot of good sellers on eBay and whatnot, but there's also a ton of fakes. You got to be careful. And thank you so much, Littlefoot Silver Stacker. And if you guys want to check out that video from Littlefoot Silver Stacker, check out his channel. Just broke 1,000 subscribers. The man is an actual Yeti. He's an actual Sasquatch. And here's the video here. Friends and fakes. So go check him out. It's got 85 views. Let's see if we can pump that up to 100. Crustacean Nation. I'll drop his link in chat. Check him out. Check. You guys, did Backyard Bullion scam me? Out, Littlefoot. Here. Did Backyard Bullion scam me? He was supposed to send me a fake coin. Let's make sure it's actually fake. This is my Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. Come on. Man, it really doesn't want to pick up. Okay, there we go. If it's in the green, that means it's actually a fake. It's a real Silver Britannia. So normally we would want to be in the green, but today we want to be on the red. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Did Backyard Bullion scam me? Nope. It is a fake coin. Backyard Bullion did sell me a fake coin. Or actually not sell me. He bought the coin for me. So usually we would want this to be real. Today it's fake, and that means this is the official Royal British Mint error coin. And boy, oh boy, is that mega. Wouldn't that be a turn of events? You get scammed with a fake coin. And ladies and gentlemen, we are firmly in the danger zone here, and I hate to say it, guys. What does this formation look like here? What does it look like? Yeah, that would be such an amazing real silver scam, Backyard Bullion. You want to get a fake. You want to get a mint error, but I'm really giving you the real thing. Take that, International Stacker. Guys, who's excited about those crabs that we put in there? Thank you, Backyard Bullion. Everyone, please put BYB in chat to thank him. And as you're putting BYB in chat, I want to show you one more piece he's sending. And this thing is going to be absolutely massive. Hold up. Here it is. Backyard Bullion is sending this. There's one side, it is a crustacean coming out of the silver. And then he sent it off to get hallmarked. Look at that, 3.51 ounces. Someone do the math. What's 79.41 times 3.51? Like $300, $400, I don't know. It has a 100K stamp, as International Stacker stamp. He's sending that as soon as it's assayed, and that is going to be added to the Mega. We're over 40 ounces of silver and growing, over 40 or 50 ounces of copper, and some pretty cool copper. Guys, we've got some premium gold in here. Look, we got gold in here. We got a whole lot more things. I'm working on some stuff. We got some Tom Love coin scopes to give away. I'm trying to get you guys a Sigma to give away. So it is going to be absolutely massive. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, because you're certainly not going to want to miss that. It is for our 100,000 subscriber celebration. And I know it seems like we're a ways from there. We're never going to get there. Remember that from Borat? You're never going to get this, never going to get this. Eventually he got that, right? So eventually we're going to get the 100K. Ladies and gentlemen, per AI on YouTube, it's saying 1 to 2 months and we'll be there. So until that happens, I'm going to keep piling silver, gold, and copper into that treasure chest. And many of you are going to win. And I know you guys have been asking. I know you've been asking on how many winners there's going to be. There's going to be 3 grand prizes and a minimum of 10 other crab bag winners. And then probably more stuff on that. So at a minimum, we're going to have like 13 winners at a minimum. But some people just come for the show because the Guy Goblin does go ham. And the Guy Goblin always surprises us with a special giveaway, so I'm sure we will. And ladies and gentlemen, we are still in the danger zone, but we only have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here. And then the next shoe to drop is going to be the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Let's see what you guys are... Oh! Naked Reefer in chat saying silver to the moon?
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among
And the real Gear Survival says the higher silver goes, the faster IS gets to 100K. It is science. Guys, when silver runs, we get a lot more traction. When silver was running for those few days, I was getting 1,000 subscribers a day. So if we get another good breakout here, we could be there in 2 weeks. Look at this. Sugazam saying, IS, still not enough. Keep stacking. And this is a response to Bold Money Guy, another great content creator, saying many of my American followers here are paying their taxes today. Despite paying their hard-earned money, often to things they object to, it's still not enough. The U.S. debt is nearing 40 trillion, and those are 40 trillion reasons to own gold and silver. Wow. And Rick Harrison in chat says, I'm calling it now, $75 to $77 floor. Supply and demand will drive price from there. Not a financial advisor, just some old guy. And Back Air Bullion says, I have to get off the train now. Pleasure as always, my friend. I will be in touch with the next crab package very soon. Thank you, Backyard Bullion, for giving me crabs on the internet. I really appreciate it. Do you guys enjoy? Are you guys happy about that? 120 should come in silver. Gold 6,500 says 5.9 capitals. You should clip this song starting at the 44 second mark. Still stacking. What is this? Oh. Okay. Blue Shadow, thank you for retweeting the stream. Look at Lala Do saying, looks like it's heading to trend support circa 48 silver to outperform gold. Oh, this is a gold to silver ratio. They're saying they're thinking it's going to 48 to 1. Okay. Signals, eh? Okay. We're caught up there. Let's go back to the charts. Oh, there's one more there. Big Rick says, Mexico announced they're going full digital by the end of the year. Oh, currency? Guys, it's going to be a dangerous thing. As we are firmly getting attacked here in the danger zone, guys, let's fill this gap. Come on, silver. If you're going to get smacked down another 40 cents and fill the gap. Please, silver, fill the gap. It's just going to tease us. Watch. And we are in the last minute of the danger zone. Can we please? We're right here. For the love of God, can we just fill the gap and then go higher? Did anyone else hear that the Shanghai Futures Exchange halted trading? If it's a fake, it's a lie. Keeping them honest. That's fake AI slop designed for max engagement and views, and it's working. No, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is not halted. And as a matter of fact, we're going to see it start moving again here in literally 30 minutes. We're literally going to watch it move again in 30 minutes. It was not halted. That's fake news. And I got that video about 30 times. Shocker, a brand new Asian AI guy channel. And then already a story for max engagement. Guys, I can make a story like that and get 1 trillion views. It's crazy. Jonathan says, so we have the rule of must fill gaps. So what is the benefit of all gaps must be filled? It's technical. It's part of technical analysis. It's what you get taught when you learn it. And when there's a gap, meaning something gapped up here. So if you look back here, you see how there's no, you see the gap? Usually there's bars connected. There's no bars connected here. So that's a gap. It got partially filled there. But the rule is all gaps must be filled. I don't know the pathophysiology behind it or the reasoning. I just know that I was taught that. And I've seen it play out time and time and time again. I guess I could dive deep and figure out why, the actual pathology of it. But what I can tell you quickly here is all gaps must be filled. It's really about 95% of the time. Like there's some gaps in Tesla that never got filled and probably never will get filled. They're so low. But we're looking like we're about to fill this gap here. Thank you. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we are filling the gap. So let me get that out of there. We have closed it a little bit. Come on. Come on, silver. Fill that gap. And guys, I am big into preparedness. I got a deal going on right now. My Patriots supply their brand new delicious food, the new formulations, based on a 2,000 calorie diet. Most of the competitors are like 1,500. You'll be skin and bones. It's emergency freeze-dried food you put in your closet, forget about it. It's good for 25 years. Hopefully you never need it. But everyone should be prepared for disasters, long-term needs, etc. At least 72 hours. FEMA even recommends a week. So check it out. Preparewithis.com. Preparewithis.com. There's a big sale going on right now. Put it in a closet, forget about it, and hopefully you never need it. But if you do, you're going to thank the Crustacean Nation. And part of being a good crab is always being prepared, whether we're stacking gold, silver, or protecting our families or communities. And we are at $79.20, and we are out of the danger zone. And ladies and gentlemen, the next shoe to drop is going to be the Shanghai Futures Exchange. And look at that. Okie Stacker says, I got more quarter goldbacks on the way. Guys, Okie Stacker is Red Dirt Reserve LLC. Drop your link in chat, Okie. Not a paid sponsor. Just a crustacean living his dreams, and I love to support it. And he has a goldback store. So check him out. He's got great prices, great customer service. Sometimes you get a free Buffalo nickel with your order. But the question is, ladies and gentlemen, are you Team Green or Team Red? We're going to be opening up here in just 27 minutes. Plus, he's got a buffalo. Look at this. Look at this. One of the coolest websites ever. He's got a freaking buffalo. Look at that. Oh, and I forgot. He's got some silver eagles up right now. Look, he's selling out. Get them while you can, folks. Okay, we are in a green candle here with silver, $79.26. Oh, who got their copper? Who got their copper and silver corks in the mail? Put cork in chat if you got your cork. Did you get corked? Put that in chat right now. Okay, yeah, so Team Green, Team Red. We are 26 minutes and 40 seconds away from the market opening here. You have real eyes to... Okay. Future Motive says you have real eyes to realize real lies. That's great. Isn't AI great, says Rick Harrison? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, are you telling me that's not a real buffalo? Rick Harrison, are you telling me that's not a real buffalo running on the plains right there? Are you really telling me that? Okay, guys, we got a BGC forming here on gold. $4,819.01. We are pushing back out of the danger zone here. Gold to silver ratio is at 60.72 to 1. And a bigger one going higher here. Woo! What did you guys think of my new mug? This thing is pretty sweet. What do you guys think about that? I'm pretty happy with the quality. It's like metal. You know the mugs like you go camping? It's like an enamel metal, and it's got this metal rim, so definitely not microwave safe, but I feel like it makes the coffee about 10% more delicious. Oh, Michael D's order was delayed. Please, baby Jesus, don't let his corks get lost. Shelby says, if it's a real buffalo, somewhere is about time. Wait, if it's a real buffalo, someone is about to have a bad. Yeah, with that camera angle for sure. And Mac here says, just go to Yellowstone like the other idiots and film up close. Yeah, you can do that. Can you explain why all gaps must be filled from a tech? I get asked that question all the time. Let's just learn it together. It's just something I was taught in technical analysis. I never questioned it. Here we go. The technical analysis adage, all gaps must be filled, refers to the tendency of asset prices to return and trade through levels where a sudden price jump or gap occurred due to the lack of liquidity, news, or overnight trading. While not a law, it stems from market psychology and price action inefficiencies. Did that answer your question? I still feel like that doesn't answer the questions. Not all fill quickly. Totally true. Sometimes it can take days, months, or years. Types matter. Exhaustion, common gaps fill quickly. Exactly. It's not a guarantee. While a high probability, some estimate. So the estimate I heard was 95% of the time, but this one's saying 75. I definitely think it's way more than 75%. So from a technical perspective, a gap fill is often a neutral event. A market can fill a gap and continue its previous trend, or it can be a starting point for a trend reversal. So usually if you dropped here, people would be like, oh, it's bullish, you're going down. But if you drop and fill a gap and then start bouncing, then it's a bullish thing going higher. Make sense? So I hope that helps. I've worked around buffaloes in the wild. It's truly scary animal. Glad they're mostly happy, says Christian. Isn't the new mug cast iron? It's something. It's metal. I don't know what metal. Cast iron, maybe. It's something. It's enamel over a metal of some sort. Sounds like superstition, says Jonathan. I mean, is there? Rick here says the idea that all gas pumps be filled is a common trading myth. In reality, while many do close, there is no technical requirement for them to do so, says Rick Harrison. I live next to an island with loads of bison, my friend, says Seymour. Do you live near Coronado Island in California? I know they've got buffalo on Coronado Island in California because they used to film Westerns on that island back in the day. And when they were done filming, they're like, all right, let's just leave the buffaloes on the island. And they did it. That was crazy. Okay, guys, we are just 22 minutes away here. 22 minutes away from the Shanghai Market Exchange opening. And per the AI Asian Guide, the new channel that's back, this is not opening. It's been suspended. All hell's about to break loose. But unfortunately, you're going to see that that was not true and fake news here in about 23 minutes, 22 and a half minutes. Please recommend a good book on stacking, says Scott. Man, I've never read a book on stacking. I don't know. Or actually, you know what would be good? Mike Maloney. Mike Maloney. He has a book. Check out Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money. There's also a video series on YouTube, which is phenomenal. Guys, if you've never seen this, once you watch this, you're going to say, I get the message all the time, I wish I watched it sooner. Even if you're a seasoned stacker, guys, and if you have someone in your life that's like, silver is dumb and gold, you should sell it, you're an idiot. By the time they get to episode 3, I've converted 100% of people that were naysayers that got to episode 3. But you have to speak their love language. Like if their love language is food, invite them over for dinner. If their love language is beer, be like, we'll take shots after each. I don't know. Speak their love language, get them to watch, and I promise you it's going to help. But you need to watch it. I'll put it in chat. Hidden Secrets of Money by Mike Maloney. It's epic. Buffaloes are scary carnivore. Buffaloes make a good sci-fi movie, says Jonathan. Carnivore buffaloes. That'd be crazy, just biting our necks. Going straight for the jugular. And Hog here says, let's be real, silver is going to 50. Why would you say that, Hog? I am being real, and I definitely don't think that. But I think we might fill this gap. Look at this. Explain to us, Hog, why you believe. What's your thesis on why silver is going to 50? And if your thesis is because it did in 1980 and 2011, don't do it. Because I'm going to clap back and your face might be red. Let me make it easy. Why is this not like 1980 and why is it not like 1950? We were in a silver production surplus both those years. We produced way more silver than we ever consumed. Remember, this stuff right here is the most reflective metal in the world. Did you know that? It's the most conductive metal in the world, more than gold. Did you know that? It's some of the best thermodynamic properties in the world for a metal. This stuff is antibacterial, antimicrobial. It's literally used in yoga pants. It's used for everything from water purification to healthcare to the military to weapons. 1980 and 2011 silver production surpluses. We've been in a silver production deficit for the last 6+ years, and every year it's getting worse. Last year we produced 835 million ounces. We consumed more than 1.2 billion. This year we're looking at consuming more than 1.3 billion. We hit peak mining in 2016, meaning our mining production has decreased every year since then, 1 to 3%. Please explain to me your thesis. Okay, I'm sorry. I got excited. I'm sorry. I got excited. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Shanghai Futures Exchange is opening here in just 19 minutes and 20 seconds. Are you guys team green or team red? Are we going up or are we going down? What do you guys think? Are we going up or are we going down? So let's see exactly our gap right now. So it closed on Shanghai at 90.86. 90.86. And right now we're at about $11 premium, 10-ish, 11-ish dollar premium. So we're at 79.06 here. Let's see if we could finish filling this gap and hopefully bounce and go higher. We did fill it a little bit more there. Good. I would much rather fill this gap now than a month from now, ladies and gentlemen. Why did Viola go to school? To improve its grasp of the subject. Wow, Mark. Guys, I met a single girl in Poland. Built like a brick house, strong arm. She works in the Germanium Mint. She's looking for a suitor. Is anyone in chat interested? Look at Mr. K says, why did Viola get promoted at the factory? It was really good at reaching its goals. Wow. Rick Harrison says, hey, IS, can you talk to my wife? She's old school bohemian and wants to stuff the mattress with cash. We will be sleeping on the floor as it deflates. Rick Harrison, have her watch that. It talks all about that. Get her to watch the first couple episodes there. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, guys. Somebody in chat says they want to take Viola on a date.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. And good news, we're about to fill this gap here. The gap is now only, 4 cents wide. Only 4 cents. Come on, baby. Come on, baby boom. Oh my gosh. Guys, these headphones wire is so annoying. I need to get a wireless headphones. It tangles me like a snake. Sat C channel member, thank you for the support, says I've been stacking since 2016 when we were first in deficit. It's gonna be a little bit expensive for me. I'm just enjoying the ride and the live streams. Thank you, Sat C. I really appreciate the support. Yeah, that is good, Shiny Stacker. Someone else asked me, why must all gaps be filled? I've got a response. Someone asked it to me. I got a better response than the response I've been given. Thank you, Shiny Stacker, for the consultation there. Real Geared Up Survivor saying, are you going to tell me we are going to go the whole show with not seeing your dong? I might show it here in a little bit, Real Geared Up Survival, the Vietnam dong. And a big thank you to Okie Stacker. Just gifted 5 International Stacker memberships, and those went to Lex Luthor. Whoa. Ara Valente, Al Figilias, HMT, and Jace, congratulations. Make sure you say thank you to Okie Stacker. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And remember, I do channel member only live streams here on YouTube called The War Room. The next one will be tomorrow evening. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed in the War Room. Oh, someone asked why all gaps must be filled.
It's science.
It's literal science. You're good, Rick. Okay. You guys, you're asking for it, and I'm about to whip it out. Why do we stack this stuff? Physical silver. Why do we stack this stuff? Physical gold. It's because all throughout history, the big bankers, the financial investors, the people in the know told you to stack this stuff. Paper, fiat, currency. And remember, all throughout the history of humankind, every single paper currency ever made, not backed by physical silver, not backed by physical gold, has 100% of the time gone to zero. And as I whip out and plop down this big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went to $1 million notes, then $1 billion notes, and literally $1 trillion notes. And this one little piece of silver right here is worth more than all this put together. So who are you going to trust? The financial experts? The politicians who tell you to save your blood, sweat, and tears? And something that's backed by absolutely nothing, that's literally being printed into oblivion? Or are you going to trust this stuff? The stuff that has thousands of years of history. These are Roman silver denarius. That's a gold Abizad from the Abizad Caliphate. This is a Japanese silver bar. Are you going to trust thousands of years of history and trust? Or are you going to trust paper, fiat, dreams? That's the question. Research whether the wireless signal that close up to your brain is safe. I will research it, Silver Catwoman. Find my socks. Okay, Brian lost his socks in the war room, guys. You gotta stay close. No, you're dong. No, he did it. How dare you, says Future Motive.
How dare you?
Oh my gosh. Whoa! You guys, Michael D making it rain on the Gaga. Whoa! Thank you so much for that super chat saying wireless headphone fun. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Wow. Thank you so much. And Shelby says, when in doubt, whip it out. That's funny. Guys, thank you so much for your gifting memberships, for becoming channel members, for the super chats. It helps a lot. This is my full-time job. I appreciate the support. I made this full-time about 7 months ago, and guess what? You could support the channel without even spending a dime if you like, if you so choose. All you got to do is smash the like button, share the stream. I appreciate it so much, but I really, really do appreciate those super chats. Thank you, and the members. And shout out to all the Diamond Claw members on the stream right now, on the channel. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate your support. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do, so thank you so much. And the question for everyone in chat right now, who's got Diamond Claws? And guys, we're at 385 likes, just 15 away from 400. I know we can do that, as we are just a mere 12 and a half minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. Wow. Okay, I got a few more pieces of news here I'll cover. A few more pieces of news, and then we'll go back for the Shanghai opening. 1 second. Let me get back to where we were at. Guys, I get so distracted. Is it here? Yeah. Are you still stacking? Lenore is. Look at this. The Bison 2014 Canadian Silver $20 PF Ultra Cameo. Very cool. Jimmy Reefer says, I tried to deposit my dong in the bank. The teller said she doesn't do micro deposits. That's dude, you guys are hilarious. Rudy Rude Boy said, super chat, thank you, says, Silver says slow and steady. Rudy says, what time is it? Good morning, all. Thank you for that super chat. Oh, look at this, guys. So yesterday, they pumped in $2 billion into the market, the Federal Reserve. And today, look at this. Did I say Federal Reserve? I meant Treasury. Treasury debt buyback alert today, April 16th. The U.S. Treasury just announced it will buy back $15 billion of its own debt in today's operation. These buybacks are when the government repurchases older Treasury securities before they mature. While they are considered normal debt management, the frequency and size of these operations have increased significantly as the U.S. debt now exceeds $39 trillion. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing goes straight up forever, especially gold and silver, except the U.S. national debt. Currently at $39,124,883,000,000. Yeah. Crustacean Nation, every time the Treasury buys back its own debt, it injects liquidity into the system and adds long-term debasement to the dollar. Who this morning is feeling debased? Who's feeling debased?
How dare you?
And look at this. This is another good one. I should have covered this earlier. I forgot about this tweet. Major banks are getting extremely bullish on silver in 2026. Here's the numbers. Bank of America says 103.5 to 309. They said that in February. Citigroup says 150 to 170. BMO Capital says 150 to 160. TD Security says 118. CIBC says 105. Deutsche Bank says 100. And you know what's funny? These banks, watch, list of banks fined for silver market manipulation. Let's see here. Deutsche Bank. Okay, let's pull this over here. Deutsche Cha-ching. JP Morgan, were they in there? No. Bank of America, certainly, I'm sure, has gotten fined. Bank of America. Did Bank of America pay a fine? Chase, Bank of Scotland. A bunch of them got fined. A bunch of these bad boys got fined. But anyways, I thought that was a pretty good tweet there. And this is another one to support. Major banks are predicting silver could hit 300 in 2026. And look at this, guys. Who got corked? Now this is mega. Who else got their silver and copper corks commemorating the $100 an ounce silver for the first time? When we pop champagne on my live stream, here it is. This was a Big Mac attack, got his corks. And they're on a stump, and this cat is looking. Let's go back to here. Shugazam saying, still stacking. Starting my grandson stack, picked up a Pokemon Charizard 999 figure. Sick. I'm sure he... Is it a secret stack or does he not? If he knows, he'll love that. If it's a secret stack, when he gets later, he'll probably love it even more. I like the boa call. What? Oh, the Bank of America. Guys, I thought he was talking about a boa constrictor. I thought it was some new call like the baby gator.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I thought it was gonna be like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore. And Kevin Thompson in chat says, IS, I hear you're going to be fined for using the baby gator.
How dare you?
No, the baby gator shall stand strong and fight back. And thank you so much to Kelly Gage for gifting 5 memberships. Those went to TRCR, Muant, Shada Gupta, David Walker, and Paver Savers. Congratulations. You just got free memberships from Kelly Gage. Say thank you to Kelly. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow evening in the War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. Sorry, I'm getting this paper fiat currency out of the way. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I thought I misplaced one of the things. Gosh dang it, guys. Gosh dang it. We're going back up and we left 4 cents. 4-cent gap. Are you kidding me? Ah. Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are literally 6.5 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. What do you guys think? Is it going to be green? Are we gapping up or red gapping down? Let me know right now. Silver on the Comex is 79.18. It closed here on a red candle at 90.86. Man. Mr. JMS says, IS wireless headphones means you can take us on your rap. Well, I won't have my microphone, but yeah, I can still hear. Guys, that would be crazy. I need to get a microphone. I need to get a headset that has the microphone on it so I can Raptor run live and you guys could hear me. Raptor running. That might be dangerous, though. Naked Reefer saying all these fines are just bribes to keep on cheating. You're probably right, Naked Reefer. Christopher VH says, did you buy the Macallan Scotch from Josh's $100 super? Not yet. I only like to keep one bottle at a time, and I'm working through some, what did I pick up? It's, this is what I have right now. I'm not a big drinker. This will last me like over a month. This is what I have right now, the Glenlivet Double Oak. But I will be buying a bottle of Macallan with from the request of Josh with that super chat will be my next one. So thank you again, Josh. Whew. Okay, Victor here is saying a boa call could be a new channel thing for when we want to summon a red candle on something. Yeah, like we need to summon a red candle to fill this dang gap. Look at this. We're going back up, guys. We're getting a little DTB formation here, and we still got 4-cent gap. I mean, I'd rather be in a 4-cent gap than a $4 gap, though, you know? You know? It's preventing silver. He's saying gold's preventing silver. Let's look at gold. Yeah, gold is raging. The DXY is still under 99, which is great. It was under 98 last night. It's close to being under 98 again. Let's check out the Dow futures here. And guys, keep smashing that like button. We're only 23. No. Yeah, 23 away from 450. I'd really appreciate that. Okay, it looks like the Dow's going to be up today. We're up 121 pre-market. Let me get some of these other chickaraffs out of here. In the repo market, I've been checking it. I think we might see some more activity there. Let's go back to here. Look at this. Hey, bud, picked up some Eagles yesterday. Look at Jason. Wow, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Wow. Let's put that out. Who's still stacking? Are you still stacking? Jason is. That is mega. Guys, you want to hear the disgusting thing? I remember buying tubes for like $380. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let me get a calculator out here. When I was started stacking in the 13, so let's just say the Eagles were $15. 15 times 20. I'm sorry. Yeah, 20. $300. $300. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine paying $300 for a tube of Eagles right now? You'd think they're counterfeit. And you'd probably be right. Okay, here we go, guys. We are 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. But per the new AI channels, this is not going to happen. We'll find out here. Rick Harrison says short selling at 79.87 SOBs. Ooh. Stop it. Stop the madness, says Rick Harrison. It'll be okay, Rick. Stay strong and intestinal fortitude. Shows how much purchasing power fiat has lost since then. Yeah, it's been ridiculous. Jimmy Reefer says, I'm honored that you picked me to take delivery of the 15 kilogram of gold that was confiscated from the Nigerian government. The 25K in Walmart cards has been sent. No! Guys, there's so many scammers out there pretending to be me. I get these warnings all the time, but you got to be careful. But here's what they do. Like, look at this account. Look at this. Notice there's two E's in Stacker. So instead of a I, they'll put an L. They'll put an extra letter. They'll put a 1. They'll put a 0 instead of an O. I am never going to ask you to contact me on Telegram or WhatsApp. I don't need your help to get money out of Nigeria. I certainly don't need gift cards. I'm not in prison. Do not fall for the scams. The Floyd Lawton says, looks like we're staying just under 10,000. Those tubes of Eagles is roughly 9,990, depending on location. Oh, yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning till Shanghai opens. If you're excited, let me know in chat right now. So, currently, silver is $79.29 on the Comex and going up. Are we gapping up or down, guys? Are we gapping up or down? Are you team green and team red? Let me know right now in chat. Whoever is on the winning team is going to get 1 year of good luck.
It's science.
Who's going to get the 1 year of good luck? What? I thought it was legit. You mentioned Walmart and everything. Stop it, Jimmy. Stop it, Jimmy.
How dare you?
20 seconds. Where are you? Team green or team red? Let's put that one there. Let's put that one there. Are you team green, team red? Here we go. We're going to be counting it down from 5 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Major gap down. Immediately to a green candle that's forming into a BGC though. 90, we're still above 90. $90.15 in Shanghai. So look at that, 90.17 and 79.45. Wow. The next shoe to drop is going to be in exactly 30 minutes. Do you guys want me to keep streaming for 30 more minutes for the open of the stock market? Let me know. Please smash a like button if you do, because we're only 39 likes away from 500. I know we could certainly do that. And ladies and gentlemen, I do have a major announcement. I can't make it yet, but in the next day or two, I hope to make a major announcement for the channel. It's going to be something good. Look at this BGC, ladies and gentlemen, up to $79.48. I'm going in.
Smith, a falling hard with one arm on the top. Oh my God! Oh no, he's not. Major choke slam.
I went in. I was just chugging. Mrs. International Stacker Coffee. And guys, you're not going to believe it. We're at 68,437 subscribers. So that means literally, what is that, 63 more subscribers till the next big show. Some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. And if you want to win some of my gold, silver, and copper, I'm giving away not the too distant future. We're over 40 ounces of silver. We're over 50 ounces of copper, a bunch of gold, It's going to keep growing. I got 2 Tomlov digital microscopes to give away. I'm trying to get a Sigma to give away. I've got pocket pingers that are coming. Guys, it's going to be great. Is the news you're finally acquiring Viola? No, that is not the news, Brian. No, I'm not pregnant. That's not the news. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. IS is looking more beautiful than ever. She just walked in the room in all her ambience. Who wants to win the Tomlov? Coinscope. Okay. So here's where we're at. $90.41 on the Shanghai Futures Exchange, going higher on a BGC. Gold silver is at $60.73. Oh, I just had an idea. Let me write this down. One second. I just had a funny idea. Okay, I wrote it down. Gold to silver ratio is at 60.73 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. We got a BGC here on gold, 4,822.27. A BGC here on silver saying, I'm not going to take it, $79.67, shooting higher here. And we just went back above the 50 day, or not the day, I'm sorry, the 50 simple moving average. And we're not far away from the 200 simple moving average. These aren't the days, these are at the increment. So this is a 5-minute chart, so it's 50 or 200 of that increment. Let's see what you guys are saying over here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 27 and a half minutes away from the Shanghai, from the stock market opening. We're going to be covering that live. Great Gazoo says, if you get headphones with the mic to Raptor Run, you'll bring a whole new meaning to live stream. Ah, that is true. You guys might hear something. Many silver investors understand they subscribe to Micro Oliver's. Many AG investors understand they subscribe to Michael Oliver's newsletter services. I mean, I'm sure some do. I don't. I just glean what I need from the free interviews. But I'm sure it's valuable. I'm sure it's great. Where is the US dollar? Rick Harrison's asking. Well, let's go over here. Let's click save there. The DXY, guys, this is the US dollar index. Look at this. Last night, it took a nosedive. We were down sub 98 last night. 98 degrees. You guys remember that, band? 97.83 was the low last night. We got a high this morning in 98.27, and we're currently kind of crab walking on it. 98.19 on a red candle. But the stock market's looking strong. Oil's all up 1%. That's interesting. Bitcoin's down a little bit. Gold's up in India 0.33%. Silver's up in India 0.35%. Let's go back to the silver chart here. Bing. So silver in the current trading session is up 0.74%. Remember that the session started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gold is up on the trading session 0.6%. As we've got a big volume. Look at this. I keep noticing this. As soon as Shanghai opens now, we're getting a massive volume spike on the Comex. Look at that. The biggest spike of the morning. This happened yesterday and the day before. Look at that. Why, oh, why is the Comex getting a giant volume spike when the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens? Can somebody answer that? It wasn't always that way. I've just started noticing that. What is going on? Is the JP Morgan Chase desk that's allegedly in Singapore working overtime? And we are just 24 minutes and 10 seconds away from the stock market open. If you're enjoying the stream, please smash the like button. It helps a lot. Someone says it's science.
It's science.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is, Christian. China's buying hard. Well, look. They can get silver in the West $10 cheaper than the East. And this is the spot price. Once silver gets to China, then they add 13% VAT tax on it, and they add their premium on it. So you're not going to buy silver for $90.44, the spot price in China. It's going to be higher than that. I think that might be right. The Chinese are buying in the market. I don't know. But why would they not just buy after hours? Why are they waiting for market open? That is, I don't know. They are buying and sending it via FedEx, the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Might be. The Shanghai Futures Exchange has gotten a lot of silver in lately. Hold a second. Hold a second. Okay. I thought Mrs. IS was about to set off the alarm, but she didn't. So silver will leave a gap. I mean, it's going to leave a gap there for now. Most likely we're going to drop down eventually and fill it, but you never know. It's only a 4-cent gap. It's not bad. Christian says, when does India open and close? Do they correlate? Well, let's go. So here's India silver. And it's currently open. And let me change this to USD. And let me change this to troy ounce. Oops. So currently silver, so look at this. Silver in US is like 79. Silver in India is 84. Silver in Shanghai is 90. And remember, on April 1st, India decoupled from the LBMA for its spot price. Let's look at gold in India. I'm not sure the exact time of their open and closings. I have not memorized that yet, like I have with others. So it's at 5,144. Wow. So gold on the Comex is 48.17, and it's 5,144. Wow. I'm going to do some more analysis on the Indian market and how it's reacting now that they're doing their own benchmarks, because I think that's quite interesting. It could tell us something. Somebody in China is buying our silver, says Jonathan. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 21 and a half minutes away here from the stock market opening. Over 1,000 people on the stream. If you're enjoying it, if you're having a good time, please hit the like button, tap, smash, roundhouse kick it. Do whatever you got to do to it. Poke it in the eye. Only 19 more to 550 likes. Our goal is 600 ultimate, but 550 would be amazing. Helps out the channel a lot, more than you could ever know. Make sure you subscribe. I'm doing big giveaway in not too distant future. The background music's too loud, someone's saying. Guys, put a 1 in chat if the background music is too loud. Put a 2 in chat if it's perfect. Put a 3 in chat if it's not loud enough. Let's see what you guys think. I wonder if India's complaining about that gap, says Jonathan. We got a lot of 2s just right. Someone picked 3. Okay, I see the majority 2s, so I'm going to leave it where it's at. I'm going to leave it where it's at. Some people can't even hear the background music. There's definitely background music. If you put on headphones, you can really hear it. It really pops with headphones. Okay, look at this from Bald Money Guy. This 5-year chart of gold to silver ratio, it's making a clear bear flag pattern on the monthly candles. This will break down, I think, in the second half of 2026, and gold and silver will make new highs, says Bald Money Guy. Don't let short-term volatility scare you out of the long-term games. I'll put that out. I'll put that one out. Are you unshaken? I feel a great disturbance in the silver cartels as make gold great. As if millions of shorts just released. They're not short paper. They're short physical. That's funny. I like that one. I'm also a Star Wars fan. Breaking, the U.S. government is about to refund $166 billion in tariffs starting April 20th. The refund system launches April 20th. Over 330,000 importers across 53 million shipments are eligible. As of April 9th, $127 billion worth of refunds has already been processed. Trump imposed the tariffs under 1977 emergency law. The Supreme Court ruled he overstepped his authority. He has since imposed new tariffs under a new different law, which is also being challenged in court. So just yesterday, President Trump said he would fire Powell if he doesn't step aside from the Fed in May. This would have been big news a few months ago and likely driven gold and silver up. Now, it's not even a major headline. Rates will go down. The Fed will continue printing. Money printer goes brr. Look at this. Peter Spin is reporting that Ed Steer, April Comex silver delivery surge again. As you know, April is not a scheduled delivery month for silver. That's upcoming in May. And one has to wonder why this explosion in deliveries. Why can't they just buy long contracts in May and stand for delivery that month? What's the rush all of a sudden, guys? That is a good question. What's the rush? Why do they want their silver and want it now?
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
What's the rush? Can you read the tea leaves? Is that right, leaves? Is that right? Please, Blue Shadow, is that right? Tea? Is that leaves? You know, sometimes when you type something and it just doesn't look right. I don't want to be a dum-dum on the internet. Okay, I think we're good. What's the rush? Can you read the tea leaves? That was a good post. I'm not Blue Shadow, but it's correct, says Shiny Stacker. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, guys, the stock market's opening in 14 and a half minutes. I'll be covering that live on the charts. Until then, I'm going to keep covering some news here. Look at James here, Henry Anderson. The silver market has clearly entered an era of reduced stocks. Tightness will not be constant, but liquidity will generally be thinner. Lease rates more volatile. Price moves likely to be larger than investors have grown used to, with deficits set to remain in place. However, it is unlikely that we will see a return to the previous status quo anytime soon. Oh, that's from the World Survey. The World Survey he's quoting. More metal shortages, says William Middlecope, and much higher prices to be expected pretty soon. Robert Friedland today. The Australia mining industry is now on the verge of collapse due to diesel shortages. One of the country's largest refineries is up in flames. I did see that last night. And fuel supply chain that powers everything, drill, truck, haul, is about to snap. This isn't an isolated incident. Okay, do I have any Aussies in chat? If you're in Australia and there's a fuel shortage, put shortage in chat in the state you're in. Let's see what you guys think. Look at this. Oil at $210 in Singapore. Fertilizer prices tripled. One rancher's feed bill jumped from $1,600 to $9,000. Wow. That's crazy. Raising a child in the U.S. costs more than $300,000. You know, it'd be interesting to see that 300,000, mark and change it to gold. And has the price increased to raise kids in gold? Probably, because there's all these, well, I don't know. There's a lot of sports now. I don't think you had to pay for them back then. Maybe you did. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it more expensive now or in the past? Yeah, and Michael D., thank you again for that $50 super chat for the wireless headphones fund. I really appreciate it. And look at this. U.S. initial jobless claims came in lower than expected. Expectation 215, actual 207. Bullish news. The Straight of Hormuz disruption is draining global oil stocks at an alarming rate. The estimated oil flows through the Strait of Hormuz remain at just 10% of normal. Guys, I'm telling you, it's a big deal. Let's go take a look. Let's take a look at the Strait of Hormuz. So you can see here, there's still a bunch of ships anchored, a bunch of ships anchored, a bunch of ships anchored. Very little activity. What are these blue ships? Iranian. Landing craft. Oil chemical tanker. Interesting. Okay, silver's on a green candle, 79.42. We did partially fill that gap. Still about 4 cents to go eventually in the future with silver. Silver futures price is currently sitting at 79.78. So we're no longer in backwardation. We're in normal operations called contango. Leaf, leaves, leaves, says AG Farmer. Thank you. Gold is on a green candle, 4,819.65. Gold to silver ratio just took a little bit of a nosedive, which is a good thing. Down to 60.67 ounces of silver every 1 ounce of gold. We were under 60 multiple times last night. Shanghai Futures Exchange silver is on a green candle at $90.22 in Shanghai. And we're going to be covering the U.S. stock market open here in just about, 12 and a half minutes. Don't go anywhere. Future Motive is going to plant. Thank you, Future Motive, for stopping in. Plant some tea leaves while you're out there. At Costco today, 1 ounce of gold is $4,889. And we are currently at $4,816. Who has bought silver or gold in Costco? Put Costco in chat if you have. I heard if you buy it at Costco and you have like their credit card, you get cash back. It ends up being like below spot. That's pretty cool. Look at this. China to host human versus robot marathon. Look at this monster. What in the world? It's got running shoes on. That just looked kind of comical, didn't it? Did you guys hear this story? Supposedly, the Pentagon approaches auto manufacturers to boost weapons production. I did cover that. Okay, let's go back to the charts here. Guys, we got just 11 minutes left. If you got a question, put it in chat. I'd be happy to answer it. As we are waiting for the U.S. stock market to open here, we've covered so much this morning. It's been an explosive stream. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just 34 likes away from 600. I know we could do that, so please keep smashing it. Thank you to everyone who super chatted, became a channel member, gifted a channel membership. All that really helps the channel. Thank you for the super stickers. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. This is my full-time job, so I do appreciate that. You can support the channel without spending a dime. Just smash that like button, share the stream. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys are subscribed. A big giveaway coming in the not-too-distant future here. We can get rid of these puppies. Let's go back, see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Make sure you follow me here, INTL Stack, if you want to stay up to the news, even when I'm not live. Okay, Brian saying, International Stacker, with all this talk about the pocket pinger, can you review what the proper etiquette is for when making a purchase at your LCS? Do you test prior to leaving the shop? I can't see my LCS letting me... So, Brian, you should... I hope you're in chat. Brian, are you in chat? I hope you're in chat. So, you should only be buying from an LCS that has a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. Even the original's not good enough anymore. It could be... like, original's better than nothing, but the original can be tricked with the really good new fakes. So, you should not be buying from a coin shop that does not have a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. And it's totally fine when you're buying, go, hey, do you mind if we just throw it on your Sigma real quick? And they'll be fine with it. I do it all the time. But just say it nicely. Like, hey, do you mind if we just throw it on the Sigma real quick? And they'll do it. But don't be like, this might be fake. Can you prove to me? Or did you check this? Then they're going to get pissed, right? So just be nice. Hey, do you mind if we throw this on Sigma? Yeah, some shops might not like you pinging it in front of them. I would just go to a shop that has a Sigma, let them test it in front of you. There you go, gold standard. And then you could always ping it afterwards if you wanted to. But yeah, a lot of shops aren't going to want you to ping it right there in front of them because they're going to think it's going to damage it, right? So I hope that helps. Did that help, Brian? Are you in chat? Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much to Sarah and RJ for becoming a Crustacean Commander. Can we get some salutes in chat? We have a brand New crustacean commander, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, check out your new custom channel member emojis. And the next time I do a war room, which will be tomorrow evening here on YouTube, channel member only live stream, you're invited. I'll see you in the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional there. Oh, there's Brian. Okay. Brian, did that answer your question? I hope it did. Come on, next exit. Gosh. Some of these comments I cannot read. They're just a little too racy. Let me know if that answered your question, Brian. Look at this, Shanghai. Look at this. They added another 20,000 kilograms. They have been adding a bunch of silver in the Shanghai Futures Exchange lately. Wow. That's 16 million ounces. Something tells me they took that out of the Comex. What if it's a bunch of 90%? If it's a bunch of 90%, you could just say, hey, can we just test a few of these? Because they're not going to want to test it all. Test some random samples from each, and then, yeah, you could ping it later. You could ping it in the car, and you go, hey, I just checked these on my pinging app, and they didn't check right. Can we just check these on the Sigma, these four? That's what I would do. Okay. Guys, we are just 7.5 minutes away from the stock market opening. We'll be covering that live. I'm seeing if there's any breaking gold or silver news. So the action plan Treasury Secretary Bissett is referring to is attached to his MBA Economics. Great guy. Great tweets. So you're saying we should only pull out our pinger in private behind closed doors and play with it? Yes, Brian. Like, you might have, like, I would ping 90% there in the shop. I'd be like, hey, do you mind if I check this with my pocket pinger? Because they're not going to care about it with 90%, but if you have, like, a bullion coin they want to be pristine, they'd probably care about it, right? So you could ping it there, but I'd probably just ping it in the car. Just take Guido with you. He's enough to keep him honest, says Rick Harrison. That's funny. Okay, guys, we are starting to coil here and go higher here as silver, 79.54. It looks like 80 is going to be back in play here shortly. We did fill the majority of this gap, which is cool. And we've got just 5.5 minutes left here in the danger zone. Or, sorry, until the stock market opens up. And, guys, we're 10 likes away from 600. The first 10 people to smash the like button are going to get good luck for 100 years.
It's science.
It's actual science, confirmed. Do I have any additional scientists in the chat that can confirm? Look at this. We are at the point of this movie. It's just a goalie. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 4 minutes and 50 seconds away from the stock market opening. Over 1,000 people in the live stream. Thank you so much. Keep tapping that like button. I really appreciate it. We are only 29 away from 650. That checks out. Confirmed Shasani Sacker. Thank you. He's snacking. No, I just popped in a cough drop. When I talk for long times, I got to pop cough drops. Ricola. I am not sponsored by Ricola, but Ricola, if you're watching and you want to sponsor the channel and send me a lifetime supply of these, I would be happy to continue to pop them on live stream. That'd be epic. International Stacker here, brought to you by Ricola. Wouldn't that be funny, guys? That'd be so funny. Exactly the same crab walk every day of this week, says Steven. How is this the exact... Okay. Steven, let's not get depressed. What kind of crab walk is this? So today is the 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th. So here we go. That is not a crab walk. That is a major uptrend. Don't be depressed. Don't be downtrodden. We're doing good here. And remember, guys, when in doubt, zoom out. And even with this attack here, we are up on the trading session, 0.73% on silver, 0.56% on gold. Let's look at this. When in doubt, zoom out. Let's go to the 1 weeker. Look how bullish this 1 week is looking. Look at that. Let's go to the 1 monther. Starting to build back here. Smack down that red candle. Let's go to the 1 year. Look at that. And ladies and gentlemen, the stock market's opening in just 2 minutes and 50 seconds here. Yes, Meister. I guess it does count as clothing. Fully clothed? I don't think so. Okay, only an acre is a scientist and has confirmed my assertion. Okay, guys, let's check here. Let's see what the Dow is looking like. Up 127 points pre-market here. So we're going to watch with bated breath. Oil all looks up across the board. Stock market looks up across the board. The dollar looks up. Bitcoin, literally everything's up except for Ethereum. And that's going to be up. So let's see what happens here. 2-minute warning. And guys, we are only 13 likes away from 650. I know we could do that. Zoom out, it looks like a crab walk. I mean, it looks more like climbing through the Swiss Alps to me. Some might call it a crab walk. I've seen something called throat coat tea. Yes, I use that. I use that, Shiny. I will get throat coat tea for longer streams. Guys, the other day we did a long stream. We did a 3-hour stream on Monday. We're up to 1 hour and 41 minutes right now. If you like the long streams, hit that like button. 9 more than 650. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to be 1 minute away. And for those who missed it earlier, Backyard Bullion sent these. It's a little 1 gram with a crab on it. And he sent 10 of these. I kept 1 for Rat Stacker and put the other 9 in the mega giveaway. So big shout out to Backyard Bullion. He's got a really big, cool poured piece of silver coming soon. Who wants the 1 gram silver crab? But once you leave the LCS, they might think you pulled a swap. They might. That's why I'm saying 90%. 90%, you could ping some of it there. They might get annoyed. I don't know. I would ping some of it there or just ping it right in the car. But anything else, I'd ask them to put on the Sigma. You should not be buying from a coin shop that does not have a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. I'm sorry, it's a hyperbolic thing to say, but I feel strongly about that. So everything should be checked by the time you go out of there. And if they have a Sigma Pro, grab a few samples from the 90%, ask them to run it. And then if you're sketchy about something, just ping it right there. Do you need gloves for the Scottsdale line stackers? Yes, you do, Christopher. You do for those? FYI, I love your news reports from the streams. Thank you, Sparks. I've started clipping out the news reports and posting them after the fact in case people don't find the live streams. And Steven endorses giving one of those to Rat Stacker. Thank you, Steven. Okay, guys, the stock market is open, and the Dow Jones is up 107 points. S&P 500, I guess, hit an all-time high yesterday. And look at this major gap up. From what I've been told, this is an all-time high on the S&P 500. Currently at 7,031 points, up 9 points. NASDAQ's up 31 points. Dollar index is up 0.15%. Literally everything is up except for Ethereum on my charts here. Wow. We're going to watch this for a minute or so here and see what kind of influence we get here. It could shift. You really got to give it a couple minutes to see what's happening. Just make friends with your LCS, says Jonathan. That is a good point. Yeah, that was a big gap on the S&P. Dow Jones up over 140 now points. And guys, 6 more likes to 650. I know we could do it. Keep smashing it. Welcome everyone to the stream. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I am closer to Cuba than a Walmart. I just took a swig of Mrs. International Stacker coffee. What are you guys sipping on? Where are you at? Sound off in chat. I bought some silver finger rings with precious gems, and I clap my fingers like a crab now. That is amazing. Does it look like this crab? Big thank you to all the Diamond Claw members on the stream, on the channel. Really appreciate you. Look at that crab below it, encrusted with diamonds and jewels. And the question right now is, who in chat has diamond claws? We know Silver Wolf has precious gem fingers. That's pretty cool. Driving to work in Colorado Springs, Colorado, sipping on water, says Big Green. Be careful. Don't text and drive, Big Green Stacker. Come on. Okay, here's the roundup. Silver is on a red candle, 79.44. Gold's on a red candle, 4,813. Gold to silver ratio, 60.58 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. Silver in Shanghai is $90.17, holding strong. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the question of the day is this. For my evening stream, put 1 in chat if you want me to cover the Comex market close at 4:30. Put 2 in chat if you want me to cover the Comex market open at 5:30, which will be the open for the next trading session. Or put a 3 in chat if you want me to cover at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time the Shanghai Futures Exchange market open. So what do you guys want, a 1, a 2, or a 3? Let me know right now. Driving across Indiana, long haul trucking. Awesome, Brian. Be safe. Get some sleep. Don't speed. Don't get popped by the Smokies. Someone said 1, 2, and 3. I can't do, guys, that'd be so long. That'd be a 5-hour stream. Okay, I'm seeing mostly 2s and 3s. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check with Mrs. IS and make sure she has nothing planned with us for us tonight. If she has something planned, I'll be live at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I don't think we have anything, so most likely I will be live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight covering the Shanghai Futures Exchange market open as silver on the Comex is pushing higher on a green candle, 79.58. Gold is pushing higher on the Comex, 4,821.59. And in Shanghai, we're pushing even higher at 90.31. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. I'm giving away over 40 ounces of silver, some copper, some gold. It's going to be a mega giveaway. I really appreciate you so much. Smash the like button on your way out. We're almost at 700. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a crab-tastic day, and I'll say CYO, TNO. Catch ya on the next one.
Each year, the Stacker Crab makes a pilgrimage to the International Stacker YouTube channel. Here we have a typical Stacker Crab. While typical crabs will eat shells and food of such, these crabs only feast on silver.